Hello!
Hi.
We're live. And it'll take a minute to pose. What?
Kigurumi time.
Kigurumi time, except me. I didn't get the memo. I mean, technically I did get the memo. I just wanted to dress up today because I haven't really dressed up since Mystical Tea Garden. So
Yeah,
same.
I was like, I really want to do something cute today. How are you guys?
I'm okay.
I'm doing good. I got so I was gonna show you guys what I got in the mail for Emily for her birthday. A little Kiri-tori.
Ah, cute.
Yeah, I thought that'd be really cute for her. So that's how my day's going. I got that in the mail and that's about it.
That's fun. I love it.
Yeah. Earlier today I was getting a brooder ready. It's somewhere where you keep baby chicks. I have some eggs in the incubator that are gonna hatch soon.
That's so exciting. Oh,
that's awesome. Baby. How do you do that, Nari?
Oh, I just
Yes. Chantel has never streamed on the tea before, so welcome everybody. Welcome Chantel. Losing her stream virginity. I know. It's nice to have you here for once.
Step 1, gather eggs. Step 2, put them in the incubator, which it's a really good incubator. I've had it for over 10 years now.
Oh, wow.
On and off, but it's a Archon Mini. But I always keep birds. I've had ducks, chickens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing quail. I've done them before, but I have a small flock of them. I have 8 birds. So,
ooh,
they're kind of like the hamsters of the bird world. They don't live very long, so I kind of have to
hamsters of the bird world.
But I kind of have to get babies out of them now because they're already a year old. They only have a few more months left before they. So I have to hatch them now. So that's what I'm doing. There's 4 days left, I think. So after tomorrow, it'll go on to lockdown, the incubator, where I can't open it, and that's when they expect the chicks to start hatching.
Mm-hmm.
And they're called button quail. They're really cute and tiny. That's why I like them so much because they're
button quail.
Yeah, button quail. They're like a micro chicken. Is what people call them, or micro chicken.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Yeah, I'll definitely I want to do a post on Rosé Forêt with them just because who doesn't love seeing cute baby animals?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Baby animals are perfect.
And they're developing because I candle the eggs and look inside and see how they're doing. And yeah, hopefully they hatch.
When are they supposed to hatch?
So it takes 17 days for these to hatch. I leave them in sometimes I'll leave them in a bit longer because sometimes they just take longer to hatch. But yeah, sorry, they just hatch.
No, you're fine.
I'm
so excited. I love that you're always taking care of animals. It's so funny. I think the last stream with me and Nicole, we spent the whole time talking about animals. We just all love them so much here.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I'm also getting some more chicks from someone else because I need to bring in new blood to my flock.
New blood.
So it actually took me a while to track someone down that had these birds because they're hard to find out here because people normally keep them in warm weather. So it's just unless because the altitude kind of plays a factor in the eggs, how they because eggs laid at a lower altitude have different pore sizes.
Oh, interesting.
And also the air pressure in them. So if you buy them at a lower altitude and bring them up here in Colorado because we're pretty high up, a lot of your hatch rate goes down because it's just problematic and it's different. Some breed, and
hi Maya.
Hi. I was talking about birds.
Talking about birds. Oh, so Nicole said all we talked about was cats. That's pretty much true. Except apparently there was some sort of mention of huskies being crazy or something, and my mom was like, I find it extremely disturbing that you didn't defend huskies. She texted me like last weekend. She was like, I decided to watch your stream, and Nico, her husky, is disappointed that you didn't defend huskies.
Oh.
I thought it was really funny. And then she sent me a picture I should show you all. She said, this is Nico's disappointed face. It's funny. My mom doesn't usually text me, but this was apparently of utmost importance. Let me find it. She sent me all these
husky babies, of course.
Yeah, she's
pretty.
She said this is his
oh my gosh.
Disappointed face. That's Nico. Huskies are hard to defend. Yeah, I used to hate huskies because I got bit by one when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. So I never liked huskies until recently.
I have the opposite story about a husky, but
Really?
Yeah, when my brother was little, he was about 4 years old. My grandfather had a poodle that wasn't very socialized, and one day it decided to maul my brother, and he's like a child. But my dad let his husky out, and the husky fought off the poodle.
Oh my gosh!
And they like rushed my brother to the hospital, but like yeah, like ever since then, my brother's like idolized huskies, and it's like his dream to get one. But my parents are like, they're way too tough to handle.
They're hard work.
Like they're beautiful, and like it's amazing what that one did for him. But like they're just really
They're hard to train. My mom had a really difficult time training Nico. They're a lot of energy, and they're really smart, and so they like to defy orders.
Oh yeah, this husky cat, he all the time, but ever since then, my brother just
I'm with you on that one. I love cats.
Me too.
Having a dog is like having a child.
Why not both though?
That's me. Well, I like cats and dogs. I feel like a lot of people, because dogs are so popular and a lot of people have them, that they almost like people just get them without thinking they need to do any research on what it's like to own a dog. Mm-hmm. Like they just assume they know exactly how to take care of a dog based on nothing.
Yeah.
And I feel like huskies are definitely similar to cats.
Yeah.
Nico, though, my mom's husky, loves pets. He loves pets. He's such a sweetie.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard stories about huskies like attacking other things, and I'm kind of with my parents. I'm like, yeah, we shouldn't get a husky because I have so many other animals that I want.
Yeah, you have so many animals, or you always like help take care of them.
I'm actually I only have the ferrets, the birds, and the dogs right now, but I'm definitely eyeing some other things. I was looking into a swan, but they're really expensive.
A swan? I feel like they'd be hard to take care of. Is that something that's
be like
true?
A giant duck. I've had ducks before.
Cats can definitely be brats. Oh my gosh. I think you said that in the last stream. That is horrifying to me.
Oh no. I have a cousin. So my cousin reads like gas meters in the back of people's houses. And usually she's really cautious when it comes to dogs. But I guess this one she didn't see, like the beware of dog sign. And she walked in the back, and it was a pit bull mixed with I want to say, what is the miniature pinchers? Or the pinchers?
Yeah, they have a kind of
something like that, but it starts with a D.
A dachshund?
A dachshund? Doberman. So it was a pit bull mixed with a Doberman, and it just jumped its fence and went straight for her neck, and she had to get like stitches across her neck, and it was so close to her artery. Like she was really close to it.
That's scary.
That's my little story of encountering dogs, but I still want a pit bull. They're so cute.
So what kind of dogs do you all think should be on prints? What kind of dog do you think would be on a print? Ooh. I don't.
They're not like, Chihuahua or
I would love a Saint Bernard print.
Oh yeah. That'd be cute. I would love West Highland Terrier. Or like a Scotty. I think they have a Scotty on like an Alice and the Pirates print.
Yeah, most of the time
that sounds like
poodles and the toy you know, like
Bee shoes?
yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Ready for post-COVID life? I was ready for post-COVID life last March.
Yeah. Same.
What about you all?
I'm definitely like, I just want to see y'all. I want to see my friends again, you know?
Yeah.
Our
wanna get out of
com is having a swap meet in June, outside, masks, socially distanced. And I'm really excited because the last meet I went to was, I think, in February before COVID. I think it was my Valentine's.
I can't remember the last, like, what day it was. Mine was the one that Kira hosted when we went to the bonsai meet, which was really cool. But that was the first one I ever went to here in Colorado, meeting all of the community, and then COVID hit.
I remember that. Didn't you wear Milky Fog?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I had moved recently, and it was pretty much like all my Lolita stuff was in all sorts of different boxes, and I had to just, here's what I have, here's what I'm going to throw on just to meet everyone. It was a mess.
It's so funny because there have been like a couple people who have added to our community since, and they'll post like, oh, like, does anybody have meetups here? And I'm like, usually yes, but we haven't in year because we're just COVID. It's horrible. But Ray did have one last year in the park. Same idea. Socially distant. I'm excited for a swap meet again. That's where I always get my stuff.
Yeah, I'm considering selling my chest chocolate OP. You know how much
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not gonna wear it. I'm never gonna fit into that with the arms and everything like that. So might as well go to someone who can fit into it and will appreciate it more.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I had to do with. I was just talking about it. We just had a meeting before this. The bonnet, out of bonnet. Okay, Nicole speaks straight facts. Fuck arms. No one needs them. They're a waste of time. I had a Baroque skirt, soft drops on the dry flower, something like that. It's so cute, and it stopped fitting me a long time ago, and I had it in my closet forever, and I was just staring at it sadly. And then I decided to finally sell it, and somebody asked me for the measurements, and I couldn't find them, and I was too lazy to measure it, but I finally sold it at a swap meet. But it broke my heart because I loved that skirt. It was like T-length.
It was what?
It was T-length too, so it was like longer.
Yeah, that's why I want to sell chest chocolate at like a swap meet. Like I want it to go to someone in the community where I could still see it on somebody, but and appreciate it from a distance.
For sure. I don't have a whole lot to sell at the swap meet. Usually I do.
I have some Taobao blouses that I bought them and they were stretchy for the bust, but the arms were like tight, you know?
Tiny.
I know, like, and I was like, what the heck? And like, I fit into one of them, but the color was off, so I ordered print white, and that was the one that had like the really tight arms. So just like,
I just went through that. I bought a pink blouse and it was too tight in the arms, so I was like, oh, I'll buy something else, and then it ended up being the wrong color, but it fit me, and I'm like, I can't win. I can't ever win.
That same thing.
There's no winning. Nari, what color are the blouses you're selling?
So one's milk white, and that's the one that is that you can that can be worn. But I also have another one. It's one of the crop sheared blouses from Infanta. The other one's white, but it's super tight in the arms. Like it would need to be modified. So I was just gonna ask like $7-8 for it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I just want it gone, and I'm like I'm totally at a loss with it. But like I don't know about taking it to a tailor or just bothering with it. I just want it gone.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Same.
I don't think Nicole does hexes to this comment, but I wouldn't mind living life as a toad, personally.
Yeah.
You'd be prime meme material. You'd be popular. You'd be famous. Everyone would love you.
I know. Well, and no financial obligations, like I'm okay being a toad, personally.
Yeah. Let's go.
Nicole, you are easy to think highly of. Like, we got some flowers. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the tea, where we just talk about everything and nothing at the same time. Girl, I got you. Nicole and I have like similar brains. Every time we're like, same. Have y'all bought anything new lately? I have a story that I came prepared to tell. If y'all want to hear it, it's a silly story. So I ordered in March from a Taobao reseller, like a couple blouses and some wrist cuffs, and 55 days after I ordered, they never sent me anything. And it said the longest it would take was like 40 days for processing. So I was like, okay, I'll email them. Like, and I knew that there was like that cargo ship that had problems. So I was like, maybe it's not that big of a deal. Ray and Lise are here. Hello. I'm just telling the story. So I ordered this stuff, and so I finally emailed them, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, we're gonna send it out. We'll email you when we send it, and then, like, thank you for being patient, and we're going to send you some beautiful socks as like compensation." And I was like, "Oh, cool! Like, I need socks anyway. That's awesome." So I was like hoping for something printed, but they just sent plain black socks. And I was like, I'm not hating on the socks, but these are not beautiful.
That looks like something my grandpa would wear.
And they're not even over the knee. They look like work socks. Like, I'm like, this looks like it's from my dad's drawer.
Yeah.
No shade. Thank you for the socks. Like, I always need them, but I feel like calling it beautiful was a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah. Beautiful socks.
Beautiful socks. Oh, so Nicole said earlier that Chantel's losing her stream virginity. And Lisa's losing hers too today. Yes. Welcome to the tea, Lisa.
Thank you. It's great to be here. Very excited.
Wow. Also, thank you, Maya, for saying we're pretty.
You're pretty. Thank you.
You guys are forever bonded. Nicole's not gross.
She's cute. She's a very cute girl.
Kitty.
I feel so weird without my bangs, but they were not cooperating.
You
today.
look cute like that.
Thank you.
That's why I'm like wig.
I always get a headache when we stream, and so I was like, wig will exacerbate that.
Yeah. He's trying to jump.
Mishka's like, you're streaming now? Okay, time for me.
Time for cat time. Of course.
He's so cute. Oh, I forgot to put our names up.
If we reach affiliate, we can have one of the rewards that you can redeem be like, show off your pet.
Ooh.
And people can request to see our pets.
I love that. That's cute.
Or like on my stream, one is give treats to your pet.
That's cute.
Yeah.
We're all about pets here. Mm-hmm. Pajama party.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like the bottom half.
Yeah.
One day we'll all be able to stream IRL, and we should do that.
Yes.
That'll be so fun.
Only half of us are wearing PJs.
These are like cozy, but I wouldn't necessarily label them as PJs.
Yeah, I'm wearing Sugary Carnival. It's not very comfy.
I can't wait until I get mine. I'm so excited.
I can't wait to swim with everybody.
I know.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have a giant Sugary Carnival meet.
Yes. Sugary Carnival meat. Y'all get those in October, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. October is gonna be lit.
I was thinking Sugary Carnival meat at that one carousel that's like, where is that?
Neither.
It's not by like Netherlands. The Netherlands carousel.
Hmm.
That'd be fun.
There, I'm wearing Lolita now.
Yes.
The only
There you go.
a bow. That's it.
I
only
have that
required
same Lolita.
bow.
That's so Lolita. That's so cute.
I have this falling. This off. I made a
I
bunch
have my matching Rillakkuma slippers.
Those
That's
are cute.
so cute. I could have worn my Clover Lukuma Kigu and it would have been matching.
I want to get my girlfriend Rillakkuma Kigu for her birthday as well. But I had showed Jamie and Nari this already, but I got her a Kirotori
Yes.
plush for her birthday.
I
We
wanted.
can be matching in couples.
I wanted to get Norm the Rilakuma one because we have the tattoos that match.
Yeah.
And so that would be so cute.
Can we twin?
Yes.
Couple
So-
twin?
Couple twinning.
Military couple twinning.
But,
That's on a whole new level.
Yeah.
Military
I bought this
couple
Kirumi
twinning.
for like Martine, but like he hasn't worn it, and he's like, "Oh, you can have it," but there's actually a matching one for this because this is supposed to be his, but he won't wear it. And I was like,
Nicole,
hoping that,
you're
I'll
so
buy him
sweet.
this and he'll buy me the other one, but he has yet to buy me the other one. So I'm like,
Can we just take a minute to appreciate Lise with those ears on? Because
Yeah, they're adorable.
You guys
so cute.
Thank you. It's funny because these aren't mine.
They like suit you so well though.
Thank you.
I don't know.
I got the Angelic Pretty just released the San Francisco ones. I got those. I got the pink and lavender ones. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm excited. Thank you.
Thanks, Nicole. I had to wear my bear ones because my dress has bear pockets.
I think it looks so
Cute,
cute. I
Nari.
think it worked out so well.
Those are
These
cute.
are the ones I'm making.
Nicole recognizes them.
So cute. Yeah. I'm excited for them to be done.
I'm
That's cute.
making another pair of bear
They're-
ears. They're like
They're so much better than the Angelic
Did you-
Pink ones.
Did you take them off of
Purple.
a stuffed animal?
no.
Oh, they looked like they had just been like
Wow,
cut.
yeah.
Oh
Cut 'em
no,
off.
it's from like I made like a pattern for it.
That's cute.
That's a good strat though.
I just have to finish making the
Decapitate
other
a
ear
bear.
and putting them on. That's what I did. I made these like forever ago. They're not the best.
I'll be right back, guys.
Sounds good.
I have to unplug that keyboard because Mishka's laying on it now. It's okay.
So before y'all got on, we were talking about the swap meet that's coming up in June, right?
Yeah.
June. Are you all coming?
yeah,
Yes.
heck yeah.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Vaccination Nation.
Yeah. I'm excited too. In the outdoors. Heck yeah.
Oh yeah. We're about it. I'm excited. It's gonna be so nice to see people.
I was like,
I
why
was
is that
wondering.
popping up?
Yes.
It's niche.
Oh, he wanted us to re-acknowledge it, the compliment.
It's because he was jealous and he wanted to be called pretty, but
He is pretty.
you're pretty niche.
You're pretty.
Little Nebelung boy.
He looked at me when I said that.
Aw.
Aww.
Oh,
We love him.
We love you, Mishka.
Ernesto just messaged me. That's funny. It's like a picture of like, it says like no cats past here, and then it's like a cat trying to come out. I don't know what, like where he's at his sibling's graduation.
Oh,
So I don't know what is where that's coming from, but Miraru? Is that how you say it?
I have no
Picture
clue.
this
I've
student.
only ever read it, but it's from Moss Hunter.
What is that?
It's a game where you hunt monsters.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I have an ex who played that game a lot. It's really interesting to watch. I could never play it. It gives me too much anxiety.
Yeah, I've been playing it since well, Martine introduced me to it, but I really like it. I've been playing since Portable 3U, which I think came out in 2012.
Yeah.
I think they're fun. Yeah, they had like a spin-off game with the cats that help you out, and this is how they look. But
I like them.
They've done collaborations with like Sanrio and stuff. They're just rare.
I got the new one, but I haven't played it yet. I just made me and Jack. Yeah, I'll have to. I want to get playing again, but the thing is, my Switch overheats. So I want to play in my dock. I don't want to play handheld. So I've been waiting to like either get a new one or fix mine. But yeah, it looks fun.
Do you know if you can send it to Nintendo to fix?
I probably can, but I think this is one of those things that I looked it up and I think I can do it myself. I just need the proper screwdrivers. Yeah, and I just need to replace like 2 things, so Liz, I just have to do it.
Are like one of the, what are those called? The little toggly things. I'm so new. Yes, I'm so new to video games. Literally brand new. Ours was drifting and we were able to send it to them and they fixed it.
I need to do that with mine. Mine's having that problem.
Yeah, the Joy-Con drift is real
bad.
It's really bad. Like you can't play anything that is like a little too like if you play Smash Brothers, that'll happen instantly. It can't be anything that is too intensive because then they get messed up.
Even Animal Crossing, like mine progressively got worse, and so at one point, like I couldn't even move because it was just moving on its own. So I was like, time to send them in.
I like it. The Pro Controller is nice though. If you guys ever get the Pro Controller, I've never had drift with it. They're nice.
I have a wired Pro Controller, but I don't like it. Doesn't have rumble or anything.
Oh,
the Rumble, the best. Yeah, part. That's true.
That's what I meant
because it had Jigglypuff on it.
That's pretty cute. I do like the Pro Controller though.
Yeah, I also bought it when there was a shortage of Switch and Switch accessories. So like there were no Pro Controllers and there were no like Joy-Cons. So my options were very limited. Because I was like, I need something to play while like the Joy-Cons are getting replaced.
Yep.
And so I ended up getting that because I just connect it to the dock and then I can play on my computer screen.
That's nice.
Yeah, that was like one of my only options though. So
yeah,
Ernesto and I bought the Pro Controller to play Mario Kart on because I was like, I hate using the tiny controller sideways. I can't do it. I'm like, I will not. And so he's like, okay, we'll just buy a second one. And it was cheaper than getting like the boost, like the one it comes with.
Yeah.
I need to buy one. I'm still using the ones it came with, and I'm like, it was the Animal Crossing one, so I'm scared to like break them.
Oh no! Yeah, because the problem is if you do send like special ones into Nintendo, sometimes they don't send you the same ones back. They'll just give you a replacement like random pair.
Oh no!
Like my brother has the Smash bundle and his are starting to drift, and I'm like, you can't send those in. You're never gonna get them back. So
I wonder if like some WD-40 under there, if it would.
That does fix everything. To be honest, it could. Yeah, I'm sure some people have solutions, but I don't know.
When ours was drifting really bad, and I didn't want to send it in yet, we would use alcohol, like on a Q-tip, like just I think is 70% alcohol and clean, like the little ball, because that's actually like what the problem is, and it would help a lot. But then over time, it would start to get bad again.
I would use like the little canned air and like spray in there, but
I always associate those with chocolate showpieces because that's what chefs use, is that air stuff to like basically freeze chocolate how you want it.
That's so cool. I didn't know that.
That's great.
I love that.
How fun.
Is that healthy?
You don't typically eat a chocolate showpiece. Like if you want edible chocolate, it's going to be a different situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's so interesting. I didn't know.
Things that chefs use it's so engineered. It's like you'd think that they would have things for food, like food safe stuff like that, but
it tastes like air. I like Nicole's comments. 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Hello. I like the little chicken bunny.
Oh, that's my boyfriend. In case you guys.
It's springtime. Frozen air. I always love how Nari just like creates like a little show in her corner.
Yeah. My favorite part of the streams when I'd watch them.
Me too. Like Nari just being like, or something. It's the best. That's how Nari is in person too.
I can shiny hunt while I'm on stream if you guys want a shiny Pokemon. That's what I do. That's what I use my Switch for. I have so many shiny Pokemon. I can't even tell you. I can't even begin to tell you.
What Pokemon game is it that you play?
I mostly play Sword and Shield.
Okay.
So I have Shield, yeah.
I'm really new to gaming once again. Ernesto has like so many games and so many systems, and I never grew up with them, so I'm like learning.
That's nice.
And he found, what is it called? Pokemon Heart Gold. So that's what I've been playing.
So I was not allowed to have handheld consoles as a kid because my parents were like, you're gonna lose these like the way you lose your gold jewelry. Because obviously being a Mexican kid, they gave me all the gold jewelry, and that is your name, right? Mm-hmm. So I finally played my first Pokemon game as an adult, like 20 or something, and it was Heart Gold.
Oh my god!
I love Heart Gold so much. It
That's
has a
cute.
special place in my heart.
We have the same first game that we both played in our 20s.
Who did you pick as your starter?
Chikorita.
She's okay. I love all the starters though. The starters are so good, but Cyndaquil is my baby. Yeah, I love Cyndaquil.
Chikorita, and I named her Lil Weedy. I have a Lil Weedy.
I just named my Pudding. She's Pudding. Hi, Mishka.
On my lap. Oh, there it is. Good boy.
I had to get a little Weedy plushie because I just love Chikorita so much.
Oh my god! And then that was like my favorite Pokemon to draw as a kid. I love Chikorita. That's so cute.
She's so cute. And when she evolved, I was like, but I miss the OG Lil Weedy.
Yeah, she's a what was it? Like the big dinosaur baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love her. Yeah.
Cyndaquil.
Aw, cute. Did I give you a shiny one of those? I did. Okay. Because I think I just caught the adult one. So I have that one too.
What one is that, Nari?
It's like a chibi version of Lycanroc, which is like everything I ever wanted in a Pokemon. Because it's like a wolf.
It looks
blue
like
eyes. And it's me.
Perfect Pokemon.
I know so few Pokemon. Even the ones I have, I'm like, it's the one that looks like this. I don't know.
The only best Pokemon I have is Ditto.
Ditto's a good boy.
He's best boy.
I only know like the first 3 generations, I feel like. I grew up watching Pokemon and doing like the trading card games and stuff. Like I was a little like kindergartner when it started.
Did you guys hear about the Pokemon game? The trading card game? Like the whole Target thing? That's insane.
No, what happened?
So Target, I think, is like the biggest seller of like the new collections. And so people would like line up, on release day to buy them. But the thing is, like in the past few years, streaming has become popular, and also like surprise toys, but also just Pokemon is popular.
Yeah.
People like who don't even play Pokemon will buy all of the cards to stream and like pull the fancy ones and stuff, and they resell them for like hundreds of dollars and stuff. And but it got so aggressive that people like started to like physically attack each other at like these releases, and they had to call the police, and people like they said that there have been shootings over this. Yes, there have been shootings over the card game. So Target was like, look, you know what? We're not doing this anymore. We're not selling them anymore.
That's intense.
The thing that sucks is that they did other TCG too, because like my brother plays Magic and I buy Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to play it, but I still buy it on occasion, and now they're taking out those cards too,
Oh, wow.
We went to Target last night and they had, the only ones they had were Magic cards.
Yeah. Very tame.
They were even like,
Magic prints a lot because they have
no NFL, no blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, because like depending, even if you have like an old collection of Pokemon or something, like the cards, like you might have like something that's worth like thousands of dollars too. So like people just want, they just want the rare cards and they want to sell them. And
I have a holographic Mew card, and I think that's the only thing that I ever got that was super rare as a kid, and then I stopped collecting after that.
Yeah.
The entire first like collection, because he was in the 6th grade when Pokemon was coming out or something. So like he bought like the whole first series, and they went to Yu-Gi-Oh, but he also has so many of them, but he's just holding on to them and he wants to sell them in the future. But they're all like pristine. It's crazy.
I have nothing. I had like one of those. Was it like Burger King that came out with like the gold?
Yeah.
I used to have those as a kid.
Oh my god. That was like my favorite part of being a kid. They had like all of the plushies and like the Pokemon balls and like the cards, and that was so fun. And then like the movie releases, they had Burger King had the golden ones, but I think like when you went to go see the actual movies, they came out with like other fancy like holographic cards too. Cool. I loved being a kid. That was so fun.
Being a kid was the best.
Yeah.
I didn't like Pokemon as a kid. I was like vehemently against anything I considered boyish as a kid. I was like anti-boy.
It's weird because like I grew up like as a tomboy. I was a huge tomboy, and now as an adult, I'm just like I'm a girl with lots of interests. But definitely I was like, into video games, into like I listened to metal music as a kid. I was weird.
I feel it.
So
as a kid, I was weird, but for totally different reasons. I remember telling my cousin I hated boys, and he like started crying. And I had to like apologize. I had to call and apologize. And my mom was like, "You don't hate boys. Stop saying that." But yeah.
No, but I said that, and then it turned out to be true. So
that's fair.
But Jamie, the Heart Gold originally came with these. They're called Pokewalkers, but they're pretty much you could put a Pokemon from your box into here, and you can like walk with it like a pedometer, and you can catch Pokemon as you're like walking and like do stuff. It was really cool. But the only thing is that when you reset the game after originally playing with it, you can't reset this.
Aww.
So it becomes like unusable. But like I really wish that they'd like do a re-release, because they're like hard to find like together, Like,
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, this is actually my brother and like my Martine's brothers, because I took it to fix it because like the screen was all messed up.
That's cool. The fact that you had that ready to go, I love it.
Yeah, I also have.
I know I have it. I have one. It's just in a box.
But playing Black and White are some of the best games, because they're like
Black and White.
Yeah, I think it's super underrated.
Yeah, they're like, oh, what if we did like hard Pokemon and made it more like deep and kind of, I guess, adult oriented?
Yeah. I think that was the last game that came out like that, because then X and Y came out, and like I liked it, but it was it wasn't the same. After that, it felt like they really like dumbed down the games a little bit, and it's not like a bad thing, because it's still fun, but it was like there was so much intensity in like the first few games, especially like that, or like what are the ones coming out? Diamond and Pearl, so they just had more storyline, and like it just felt like more like Pokemon. And the new ones they're fun, but you can see that they're experimenting more. So
Heart Gold, Soul Silver were some of the best ones I played besides Black and White, because you get 2 regions.
Yeah, that's fun.
And it's like a whole giant journey.
It's fun. I haven't finished playing it. I got stuck in I think a water city.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't figure out what to do, because Ernesto has been like helping me. he was like, oh, like you're supposed to go to the gym last, pretty much for most of it. But that wasn't true for this one, the water city. I can't remember the name of it. So I like finally asked my friend Drew to help me get unstuck, because I was like, I don't know what to do. And the first thing he did, he went to the gym, and then of course the game progressed, and I was like, I don't know why I did.
Sometimes it's the most simplest things though, because I was remembering this. I don't know if you guys have ever played any like of the Zelda DS games.
Yeah, I did. All of them.
Oh my god. So there's this one, Phantom Hourglass had this thing, and like it's it was just so simple and so dumb, and I was so upset because basically you had like a map in the game. Like you looked at the map and like you press all the buttons, you click on the screen, nothing worked. You're just like, I was there. Remember, like for like half an hour, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like, did the game freeze? Like, what do I do? It wasn't working. So I closed the thing and I just like, went to go eat or something. And I came back and I opened it and like the X like transferred to the other side. So I had to close the lid and then it like transferred to the other side. And that's what you were supposed to do. So I'm like, how am I supposed to do this? I was stuck for like the whole day. I'm like, what do I do? And then I closed it. I gave up, came back, and it was good to go.
They're like, we're just going to enrage you as the way to figure this out. Yes, Ray.
No, I was.
It looks like you were raising your hand like, excuse me, I have something to say.
I'm just trying to get my camera to focus again.
Luna came in here, meowed, and I was really hoping she would come over here, but then she just laid down. I was like, come, join the stream. The only way any people will ever see you.
My mouse is also doing weird stuff.
I'm sorry.
So, my older sister got a kitten over quarantine, and it's a quarantine cat, so it's like totally like unsocialized.
That's how Nova was.
Mish too, actually. Most of his life was quarantine life.
I got Nova the day before Colorado went into like full lockdown.
Oh,
so he's little quarantine baby.
Yeah.
That's how my quail were too. I the current batch I have, like my current flock, I drove out to Colorado Springs, and I drove like 150 miles east of Colorado Springs to the middle of nowhere.
Wow.
And this girl, she was like in middle school, and she's like, "Oh, my parents are divorcing today. If you want the quail, you have to pick them up today."
Oh my god!
So I like got everything. I'm like, "We're going." Got them, and then she like left right after in like the moving vans. But I got like her
You
all
did
the
it.
that she had. It was like I was like, because we had been planning this for like a month for me to go pick them up, and all of a sudden she's like, "Yeah, you have to get them now." Like,
that's crazy.
Oh my
I
god!
was like, "Girl, what the heck? Like, this isn't how you do business."
Nara's like, I've got to contact the Better Business Bureau.
But she was like in middle school, so I figured it wasn't her.
Oh yeah.
I was like, you kind of have to tell me these things in advance, if we're gonna like.
Yeah.
You're like, you get off this time, but only because you're a middle schooler.
I'm like, I'm coming back for you when you turn 18.
Oh.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh my god.
It does it to me sometimes too.
I thought it was because like I unplugged that keyboard, but this keyboard, like,
I
don't know.
Ray and Lise, what tea are you drinking? I see y'all drinking tea.
It's Strawberry Fields is the name of it.
It's
Ooh.
like so beautiful. I don't know. Fun. It's like red, kind of.
Yeah.
It looks cute. I see you guys using teacups too. I'm like, oh.
She was like,
Right,
pick a teacup, and I'm like, oh.
I was like, I'm just gonna make a pot of tea because it's easier than getting up and getting a new mug every time I down my tea, because I do that.
Free water bottle.
My water tastes kind of stale.
Oh no.
And I don't have very much left. This was my coffee, but I already drank it all.
No.
I never got coffee.
I'm sorry. It's raining now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it raining here? No, it is
Not where I
not.
am.
I don't know if you're warm, but
Not raining up here.
You want me to?
It's super bright and
Watch out for
sunny
the-
out.
like you have to lift the bar.
Everybody looks out their window and all of
I
a sudden
remember
sunlight.
Hold on, I got this.
You don't have to lift it all the way, just enough to get the door open.
Yeah, I really love our studio room, but this is like the only place we can have the computer, and so I had to put up curtains because this is what my light would look like otherwise.
It's this thing.
Oh. Sorry, I'm really dumb.
No, you're not.
Raining.
Okay. We got some air in here.
Who the
Who
heck?
the?
Ah,
Oh,
I know.
can't.
you guys want to become famous, y'all?
I can't mod from StreamYard,
I got it.
so
I'm going.
I got it.
okay. Big follows. Dot. Com.
Yeah.
Somebody spam.
Somebody said, "Do you want to become famous?"
I already am.
Right?
What we're doing here.
How dare you?
Like,
Where
do you
you
know
been?
who we are?
We have
You don't know
6
who we are.
people watching us. That sounds famous to me. I don't know about you. Psh, we don't need any help.
So I learned this like the other day. Like I saw a post about it, but it was like a lot of people, like, we tend to think of our followers as like, oh, I need more. Like I only have 80, stuff like that. But then this post was like, think about it like people in a room. So imagine like we have 5 followers. Hey, that's 5 people in a room. Like think about it. And then like for Mystical Tea Garden, we had like 50, 40 average at a time. And I was like, you know what? That's like a classroom,
Yeah.
I
better about like how many people we had watching.
I was never upset. I'm actually just happy when one person is watching, because that's crazy. Like I'm like, why
Somebody
do you want to see us? I know.
I don't know, but it's just like, because I always think about like, oh, we need more of this to do this, but then I was like, oh, I don't feel so bad,
I think that's a really common thing though I feel for everybody in like social media spaces. That's one thing I found myself like doing a lot. So I don't know if Instagram did the same for everybody. I think a lot of people still can see their likes or like likes of everybody, but I can't see likes anymore.
They asked me if I wanted to change it, or like they said it's a setting I can change if I want to, and I was just like, I don't really care right now, because I mean I'm not posting, but I can see it being beneficial. But because like for me, I like really have been taking a lot of social media breaks, so I think something like that, because I really want to start posting my art again. And I think one of the big things was like, I know how much time I spend and like how much I work on something, and then it only gets a few likes, so that always brings me down a little. I can see it being helpful.
I can't see likes unless I go out of my way to for only my posts. I can't see other people's likes, so it'll just say like Gin Bees and others. So it's like somebody I follow and then others, and I can click on the others part and like manually count and see everybody who liked it, but it doesn't tell me like 50 likes or 200 likes or whatever. And I feel like it's helped me a lot, because when I was in college especially, I used to compare myself to like some of the like popular people who I went to school with, who I was friends with, and I'd just be like, I got stuck posting just selfies too, because that was what was getting the most likes, and I just like not seeing likes really helps me. It's just nice.
I feel like on my Instagram I have to post Lolita content, but most of the time I really want to post stuff with like my Little Ponies and like my anime figures, but like I feel like I have to keep it Lolita. But I don't know, like maybe people will like unfollow me if I do that, So
I think you should post whatever you want. I mean, it's your page. Like the only obviously the Rosé Forêt page we're gonna do just Lolita, because that's like why we post. But yeah, Nicole said no, post what you want. It's your page,
Yeah. Oh, Nicole knows. Oh, she definitely. We've talked about that too, because it's like a lot of times, again, you're a human being with different interests, and you would want to think that you want the people who stay around to actually want to know you. They want to know more about you. Yeah, exactly. Like you want the people who are there that actually care about you. So I think in the end, as much as it is like, likes, popularity, I get, it can get to you sometimes, but it's also like, just make yourself happy, put out into the world what you want to give it. That's exactly. If people like it, they like it. Wow.
That's awesome. I mean, and there's people who really would like to see that. You might meet people who you otherwise wouldn't have met or talked to, build like more of a community by posting what you want.
Yeah. And like the same with Lolita, like we're in Lolita for a reason. You know, we're not cookie cutter. We're very much into things that a lot of people don't tend to be. And of course we're gonna have different interests, you know, or different styles, and it's beautiful to throw out that creativity because you never know who you're gonna inspire. It's
because I see like a lot of people make
y'all are inspiring me. I've never really. I keep these things separate. It's I don't know why. I always just like I've never really told my family, like extended family, that I'm into Lolita or anything like that, and so I've always kept them separate. But more recently, I decided, you know, I guess I'm gonna share that with the world.
It's good. It's good too. It's kind of like a sigh of relief when you finally feel like you can just expel it. Because, yeah, you know, for a long time, I feel like I also like, you know, kind of hid that about me. And then because I wanted to be cool, you know, I wanted people to think I'm popular and like cool and stuff. And I realized that as long as I'm myself, the people who are near me are attracted to me because, you know, they like that about me. And I think
so true.
That's the people I want in my life. You know, I don't want fake fans, fake followers. I just want people who like me.
Also, you know, like when you try to mold yourself into a cookie cutter, those are the type of people you attract. And my experience, they don't have things in common with me. Like, no shade to people who are like, you know, more basic. Right. I have basic qualities too, but like, you know, oh my gosh, I'm not talking about you, Ray. I'm talking about like people who aren't even into like alternative fashion. A lot of them usually aren't into like a whole lot of unique like genres of music, or people don't play video games, like is a good example. Or like I'm not interested in anime, but for others, like they're not interested in anime, or they don't have like
like what hobbies do they even have?
A lot of people don't have hobbies. Or they think drinking's a hobby.
There are some Lolitas I have met who really are just, you know, that's their weird hobby. Lolita is their hobby. And I'm like, I mean, that's nice, but I like, that was another thing I was just bringing up to Ray like a second ago. It was like when you think about like accessories and things that you wear, I love, you know, like the ears, like the cute things. Like if you love a brand, you want to show off the brand. I love that. But I think I'm also really into like non-Lolita aesthetic, you know, so like throwing in like I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so I'm like JoJo pin, you know, or like a Pokemon bag, or like some throw in your personality too. I love that. You know?
I'm the queen of shoehorning in non-Lolita things into my Lolita coordinates.
Yes, and it works so well.
Thank you.
It works so good. So
I'm like, who needs blouses when you could just have a turtleneck?
Yeah.
I
really like that about
that we got. I always wear that.
So I know they're so good.
What were you saying, Chantel?
Oh, I like that about, because you know, I had taken that hiatus and everything from the Lolita community, and so like I come from a time when we all had like super big rules and everybody cared about that, and it was just taboo. So I like that the community's evolved in that way and become a little more like, just wear your Lolita and then wear other stuff with it.
I mean, we always talk about how it's a fashion and not a costume. And fashion is fluid. And it's something, street fashion especially, changes and evolves. And it's really about self-expression at the end of the day.
And I think that's one of the things that we should be really thankful about the Western community, because I think the Western community especially really loves to embrace like other substyles or like interests, you know, like all this clothing comes from like Japan, China, Korea, and like they tend to stick to that, you know, the themes that work in Lolita. But I think when they see us throw in, you know, like other styles or like themes, it really inspires them too to want to do the same. So I'm glad that, you know, I think we live in a very like open society where we can just, you know, put on Demonia boots with our sugary carnival and stuff. You know, it works.
Yeah,
it's so good
for sure.
Yeah, I was thinking I'm account for all my toys and stuff, but then I was like, that's too much work because I already do the Rosé Forêt one.
That's true. Social media is hard.
Yeah.
I like have been thinking, I've been wanting to post, like, you know, you always see like influencers talk about like the impact social media has had on me, and you're kind of like, well, yeah. I really, really want to do a post about how like social media became warped for me in college, because I think a lot of people don't talk about it, but they're always like, oh, like, so when I met Ernesto, he told me he has a YouTube channel, a pretty decently successful one. And he told me that he puts that on his resume, and it's about video gaming, Fever Gaming, if you want to check it out, anybody.
I might.
Yeah, he's starting to make videos again. He took the last 2 years off, but
that's good.
yeah, he's got like 85,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Yeah, and so
That's
he like
good.
puts that on his resume and talks about how that taught him marketing and like social media and stuff. And when I first told him about Lolita, like, you know, that I help plan like events for the community, you know, I plan meets and stuff. He was like, why don't you like put that on your resume? And I was like, cause it's Lolita, they're gonna be scandalous. He's like, yeah, but you could word it in a way where it doesn't sound like that. And it just like blew my mind.
I put hotels on my resume.
I know. I don't know why I like thought to keep it so separate, but I think it's because when I was trying to do med school, everybody was like, oh, if you are like too wild, you won't get in. They like don't want anybody who's like gonna be making like a mockery. Like they make it really intense, and so they're like, oh, your social media has to be like perfect. Like you can't have curse words. Like you can't post like questionable images. Like you need to be careful about the memes. No, it's crazy. I know I've talked about this with Chantel before too, but that's what I was told
I absolutely
while
hate
I was
that.
in college.
I'm like, you can't expect people to not like be themselves outside of work and stuff. Like,
oh yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I decided to change my name on social media and distance like my personal life from like my professional life in healthcare. It's helped me a lot.
That's great. I'm so glad.
Yeah, when I was growing up, I was and I made my name like this name. It's like what I chose. It's gone now, but it's what I chose for myself. But like I realized like I was getting kind of bullied, and people would like hunt each other down on like Facebook. And then I realized like, oh, I should keep using a fake name about like real people, like people I know, like my neighbors, like finding me. You know, so it's really, like helpful. You know, it's very like good just to But I wish like Facebook would be a little like more understanding of that, because I hear like they can be really using a real name. Apparently, you can get like banned for it or something.
Oh
it doesn't like account for, like, people who are like trans, or people who are like have different names from like that's
performers.
Like European.
I think they cracked down on that at one point, but I think recently they have started to lighten up because, there are performers, there are people who need stage names or the name that they choose, and I'm not too sure what it's like right now because, my name on Facebook isn't my real name either. Like my first name is, but not my second name, and like if Facebook ever asks me for verification, I don't know what I'm gonna do about it, but. To be honest, I think I've kept it for so long and no one has said anything.
Yeah.
I want to change my last name that I use, but it won't let me because it says it's like verified or something. I'm like, how? Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. Facebook just sucks in general.
Speaking of adding things to your resume, I saw TikTok. Well, apparently it was like a trend that was going around, but like not a trend. Basically, people who play D&D, who like run D&D, like the dungeon master or whatever,
the DM.
They put that on their resume, but like they reword it so it's not obviously like dungeon master. It's like. They run a weekly group of like social activity, like blah, 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 blah. But like they are able to put that on their resume to show that they are able to like run small groups and like have a consistent schedule and stuff like that too. So
well, honestly, those things are super important. When I was working in student life in college, the skills that I learned, like how to work with people, were way more useful than a lot of the things I learned in my actual degree, like in terms of biology. Like my biology degree is really just good for Facebook arguments when people tell me sex is a binary.
Oh gosh.
Or try to mansplain vaccines to me. Like that's really what I use my degree for. But at my job, I use like the things I've learned being in social settings. So I could see how doing D&D, that's like a bit, you have to like organize a lot of stuff, and it requires creativity. It requires writing skills.
Yeah, literally Dungeon Master, they're like walking the whole group through the process.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I just want to go back to this comment because it's so funny.
I love that. You know what though? Okay.
Major Snuggles.
First of all, that sounded like a name I used when I was like on Gaia, right?
Yeah.
And here's the thing. My last name on my Facebook is from Gaia. Like that has been my Instagram, my Facebook. That name, I Christians on Gaia Online, and that's my actual name now. Like that's me. That's who I am.
I gotta type out what my old Gaia name was.
Yes.
I'm typing it in the chat and I'll post it. This was mine. Very cringe and embarrassing.
That's cute.
oh no.
That's so cute. I love the X's. The X's
Thank
are
you.
always my favorite.
It's a classic.
Yes.
Classic.
The name I used was the name of one of my Neopets. Like,
Yes.
really, like from when I was like 9.
My Neopets was _ Sailor Neptune _
Yeah,
for the DMV.
resume.
Oh, it was so emo. That was the whole point.
That was the thing on Gaia. You were either emo or you were in like rallies, and you were like the people that wore slippers, the booty shorts, tank tops, and you had the.
It was a weird,
Yeah.
such a weird clout phase.
I loved that you could like wear Lolita on Gaia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. To be honest, I still use my Gaia just so I don't impulse buy more Lolita. Like I'm like, these are pixels. I can dress her up when I want to. I don't have to buy actual Lolita. I'm so excited. Like
That's
I did.
it's a good strap.
I still listen to Evanescence and MCR. All the bands.
I love Amy Lee. Oh, Amy Lee.
Some of
No
those
shame, I
songs
do too.
That one time she had a photo shoot with Mana.
Okay, can we talk about that?
Oh.
Because that picture makes me angry because she has had some cute fits, and that outfit was not it.
It's so basic.
I need to look it up.
I'm gonna screen share it.
Okay.
Okay, thank goodness.
I would do it when my computer's doing weird stuff.
No, didn't some brand designer like
It's
design
so
something for
bad.
outfits? And I know it wasn't a GLB. I'm just trying to think which English one it was and if I have it.
Okay, I'm about to share the screen now.
No.
No.
I'm like, girl, you really wore a hoodie next to Mana.
That looks like what I wore in middle school.
Literally.
Like as an art student, the headband. Oh.
Yeah, like that's like the least goth outfit she owns, and she's like, you know what, I'm gonna wear that.
She does look like an art teacher, kind of. Like she looks like
She
my
does.
middle school art teacher.
Mhm.
Aw, that's so sad.
Oh, she didn't know they were taking pictures.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
They should redo it.
Yeah.
Like 2021. Let's get
Yes.
that pair back together.
100%. We'll get her in
We
some
do.
Collab.
some cute outfit for once.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, girl, that's the outfit. She's had some really cute looks before too.
She looks like she just got out of like a Walmart or something. Like
I know
this
she,
was
like-
part of her day, not the whole day.
I know she like wore Lolita once, but from what I remember, that wasn't great either.
Oh.
This is let me see if I can open. This is her and Lolita. apparently.
Scared. I'm scared. Oh,
That's not the one I was thinking of, though.
I mean,
That's even more stressful.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about because she didn't
love that
she have
you
like
can
pigtails in the one
see
you're talking about.
I think she was wearing like a bodyline dress.
the see-through.
Was it black and white? I think I don't know. This is what I'm guessing. I'm not sure.
Let's see. Images. Is this her? Oh.
Oh,
it
It is a
is.
bodyline skirt.
Yeah.
Those shoes. Oh god, those shoes.
Yeah.
The shirt though. What?
Yeah. The shirt bothers me less than the shoes, weirdly enough.
It is very hot topic
Yeah.
goth though. Like
Y'all remember when Lil Mama wore Lolita?
Yeah.
the best.
And then
She's
she
the
sold
best.
it on eBay.
Did she really?
I
Oh
think
my God.
Simone bought it, actually.
Wow.
Queen Nikki. I was
Also,
talking with
so good.
Meredith. I was talking with Meredith about how I wanted jewelry jelly because of this Katy Perry photo shoot.
Okay. I got into Lolita because of that picture.
Really?
Yeah, so I always liked Lolita, but I didn't know brands. I didn't know anything. And then I think someone shared that somehow and I found it. And yeah, that's what got me into it. So that exact picture, that era, that age, that year. Thank you,
That's so
Katy Perry.
cool.
I don't even like her, but but I love that. Yeah.
We're talking about how this is like a really good attempt. I was just telling Meredith, like, it's really just the hair that bugs
Yeah.
me about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it was like
Otherwise, it'd be fine.
her thing. And then, of course, like Lady Gaga,
She's
we
had so
all
much better
know.
hair, too. Like, why that hair?
Flip phone era, totally. Nicole, why do you
don't
hate?
forget Gwen Stefani's
Oh, no.
Lolita.
I would like to forget Gwen Stefani.
Does she?
Lolita.
Did she wear Lolita? I don't think I've ever seen.
She always wore like
Yeah.
some sort of mishmash of everything.
I feel like she had to have worn it because she did sing
Yeah.
what is the
Well,
Harajuku girl?
She was more in like the Harajuku fashion as a whole.
Yeah, that's why it's like
She had,
all of
like-
it together.
Or maybe I'm thinking, who was the one that did the fashion show and they were like,
Jessica Simpson.
oh, is that who it was? That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Her one was bad. Her freaking black smoky eye.
There
Not
it is.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jessica, why?
This was on her TV show too.
Oh my god!
no, 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 no.
Wow.
She went to Japan dressed in Angelic Pretty, like they dressed her, and then she did that.
Yeah, it was like a fashion show and she like flash. I just really hated the makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Lady Gaga. I'm a Lady Gaga stan.
I'm glad that we agree, Nicole.
Doing our best.
Yeah, I don't like. I think I liked Katy Perry at first, especially when that came out, and then I don't know. After the years, I'm like, I'm over it. I'm not.
Yeah.
I
not here for her.
I got into
Ever
Katy
since I heard
Perry.
about sorry.
No, you're fine. I was just gonna say my only claim to fame. I had messaged Katy Perry on MySpace in like 2007 before she was really popping, saying like, "Oh my god, I love your music," and she was like, "Thank you, I love you."
Aw,
And then, yeah,
That's cool.
of
I like
course,
memories like that.
I didn't take a screenshot or anything.
No.
Yeah,
I don't know. I used to listen to her, but then there was that stuff about her like kissing that boy
On American Idol,
without
yeah.
his consent.
I was gonna say that just kind of sealed
Yeah.
the deal for
Oh,
me.
I
was like,
remember
Yeah,
that.
this isn't cool. Like I don't like this. So I was like,
Yeah.
I know that she's had a lot of like cultural appropriation and like,
that too, yeah.
and yeah, just overall like she's had some problems. That's why I was like, I'm gonna dip.
I don't really care about her now. Her music changed a lot, like significantly from when I first started listening to. But
Right. It has changed a lot too. Yeah.
no, it was Katy Perry, actually. It was her official MySpace. It was before she released her first album called One of the Boys. It's where she primarily promoted it. I like knew Katy Perry before her first album came out, when she had only had like a handful of songs.
Right.
And when her first album came out, I actually bought it at Walmart the day it did, and nobody was there. I'm like an OG Katy Perry fan. And yeah, I found her through Audrey Kitching. She had one of her songs on her MySpace page. It was I knew her before she even came out with I Kissed a Girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember but like my older sister was really big into like Nicki Minaj before she got big. And I remember like listening because like she would play the music, so I'd like hear everything.
Nicki Minaj I also found through MySpace. Jeffree Star, weirdly enough. He like collabed with her, and then I got really into her before she released her. I started listening to her when she released her first EP, Beam Me Up, Scotty.
You know what's funny? My older sister, she was like, "Oh yeah, I went to the Jeffree Star concert here," but she's like, one day she messaged me saying, "Do you know Kelly?" Yeah, and she's like, "Oh." She told me like how she used to work at like a makeup store here, and like my sister knew her, and I was like, "Oh, you're kind of like weird." I thought it was like such a weird thing. She's like, I didn't know she was like big and with like Lolita. I'd argue that, but like, yeah.
You're cutting out just slightly.
Oh,
I didn't know Callie Eden is from Colorado.
Yeah, she used to work at like Sephora or something, like down.
Her family's from Evergreen.
Yeah.
She talks about it in her like dollhouse video or whatever. She like brought the chandelier from her family's home in Evergreen.
I never really got into Kelly Eden. I never really watched her.
Well, I think we all know about her because of certain events.
Yeah.
She's had some events.
Yeah. I just remember because like my older sister was talking about like, oh, I went to like she had like met Kelly, like knew Kelly Eden, and they were there, I guess, together. I don't know, a long time ago. Wow.
Nicole loves Kelly Eden.
Why?
Controversial.
I feel like Nicole has the hot takes.
She's so annoying. Yeah, what's wrong with you, Nicole?
The hot takes. She is pretty. There's like this makeup look that she did with like red eyeshadow that I was just like gagging over for weeks trying to recreate. I love red eyeshadow though. Who is Kelly Eden? She's a YouTuber, right? She does YouTube.
I think so, yeah.
Years ago, went to Angelic Pretty, bought a dress, and didn't realize how much it was, and then got it returned.
Yeah, there was like a big... People were angry about that.
Who would return something to Angelic Pretty?
In Japan, they don't accept returns. That's not a thing there. And she forced them to accept a return from her for a $1,500 dress.
Yeah, and she didn't realize it was that much.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the tea there. She has like pink hair, does like alt fashion stuff.
Yeah. I also know her through trying to sell those dumb boots that are so broken beyond repair.
Oh, no.
And they're still up for sale. It's been years now. They're still up for sale.
Really?
Can that even happen? Where is she selling them?
Depop.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I came across them a few days ago. I was like, oh, they're still there.
Yeah.
Because she didn't know Japanese. She was in Japan and she didn't know the yen conversion. And I think the person she was with
told her it was $150.
Yeah, they didn't. Basically, no one knew the yen to USD conversion, so she just bought it and then came back and was like shocked. Shocked it was 1,000. Yeah.
Bing's like, yeah, did you mean to spend that much money? And she was like, what?
Whoa.
I love it. I think that's
a fun way to find Lolita fashion.
Fair enough.
I think
like, wow.
I honestly think if you don't have a cringy way of getting into Lolita, are you even really a Lolita?
Yeah.
Right. I never did. I had two friends who got into Lolita before me, and then I ran into them as they were going to Anime Matsuri, That's how. Years ago.
So you're a Folita.
Wow.
So you're a Folita is what I'm hearing. I'm just kidding.
Okay, but Chantel, did you have a scene phase when you were younger?
Yes.
See?
Yes, I did.
All sweet
Does
Lolitas had a scene or emo phase. Don't ask me why.
There you go.
It's true.
But how did y'all get into Lolita? Talk about this. I think it's fun to talk about.
Who wants to? I can go first. I actually found out about Lolita, like Lolita specifically, through Katy Perry. Funny enough. I was listening to. So I liked Gwen Stefani, so I was aware of Decora before I was aware of Lolita because I looked into it. And in Katy Perry's song "One of the Boys," she it's about her going from like a tomboy to being a girly girl. And she has a lyric that says, "I studied Lolita religiously." And so I searched that, came up with the book. I was like, I don't think that's what she's talking about. Found the fashion. So that's like my little story.
I mean, I've read the book just because, I was one of those people that I was like, everybody, talks about it and, how bad it is. And of course the content of it. But then, you look it up online and people just rave about it and how great his writing is. And it's like, I don't care how great your writing is. Your content is absolutely disgusting.
That's like a whole conversation. We could do a whole video on that. I've read the book too. It is disturbing. It is disturbing. I feel like I could tell they're trying to have a particular meaning about it, but it's just it wasn't sent there enough. I think he was trying to do oh, look at how messed up this guy is. Look at how messed up his brain is. You're supposed to not like it. It's supposed to be gross, but it doesn't do a good enough job actually sending that point in.
It's supposed to give that point across, but the way people read it is it's a love story.
Yeah.
She's seducing him, and I'm like, children don't know how to do that.
Yeah, that's called grooming.
First of all, stop
True.
victim blaming.
Yeah.
Part of the other reason I think is because that's literally what he writes about. If you look into Nabokov in general, that's his main plot point content is writing about that kind of stuff. It's just
he's done controversial stuff, but that one's the big one.
True.
That bothers me though is that everyone now thinks that Lolita, that's the description of it. Oh, they're talking about this book, but it was a nickname in Spanish for Dolores.
It still is.
There's a church. Yeah, and it still is. People tend to use Western. I don't know if this is a good way to explain it, but it's the Western European languages, they become the go-to definition of language. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but it's oh well, this means this in English, so that's not a lot of room for other languages and yeah, there's a church near my fiance's house, and they have the names painted on the curb for the parking, and there's a Sister Lolita and I'm sure with it, but I don't know.
That's cute.
Yeah, that kind of bothers me. Oh well, that's not right for him to suddenly be his thing to be the definition of that now. That's not right to me,
Well, I mean, when there are other names of books and stuff that we all know aren't associated. I'm thinking Harry Potter. Okay, if you meet somebody named Harry, you're not going to assume that they're literally Harry Potter, or there are multiple meanings for things. Just because it's a well-known book by the same name, it's
but
okay, people literally that's not even her name. He uses that once in the book. Once.
Yeah.
In the whole book.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Dolores.
Yeah, it's but Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone else want to talk about how they got in? Because I could say.
I have been in this fashion so long, I don't entirely remember. But I think it was through Shoujo Beat. Like one of the first ones of those that came out.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Chantel said she got in through her friends.
I mostly got into it because of like I grew up reading shoujo manga, like Cardcaptor Sakura and like Chobits, like really like they all have really cute poofy dresses, and I always loved it. So I didn't know what it was called, but and then in high school I actually listened to like Malice Miser and stuff. So I was really like I was super goth in high school, and yeah, I just kind of I always knew about it, but
yeah.
Sorry, I was no, I had been in anime. I'd watched Cartoon Current and thought it was cute, but I found out about BJDs, and a lot of the outfits that were like being sold for them were Lolita. So I'm like that's cute, and then I went to a meet, and then I met Ray, and I was still in middle school. I was like 7th grade, like, and I saw her wearing it, and I was like, oh, that's like stupid questions. And I started really wearing it in high school. It's like when I started buying stuff. But yeah, like I'd seen it on like BGDs.
That's cute. Nari was like our like calm baby for a while.
No.
It was cute. She is like the youngest, and we all were like, "Here, we'll take you under our wing."
Yeah. I really appreciated that. But yeah, like looking back, I was like, oh, yay. Because I was
family
14, 15.
That's wild.
That's so cute.
Yeah,
I
don't know. Wait, how old am I? No, now I'm already past 20, so I'm not baby. We have
no more baby Nari.
So, well, there's one I could, but they just turned older. But yeah, I don't feel like there's a lot of like younger people getting to Lolita anymore. But maybe that's changing because of TikTok.
Oh yeah,
like,
a lot of them are on TikTok.
Yeah. I think that's why there is such a sweet boom right now, because everyone wants the cute stuff.
That and everyone's bored because quarantine.
That too. Time to build up the wardrobe.
Yeah.
You get into interesting things when you have nothing else to do and you're just, scrolling through social media.
Yeah, I watched Pearly Cutie made a video on it the other day on and how the British community saw it, and she was like, stimulus checks, those Americans. But it was a good video. Like I watch her. I don't know if you guys watch her.
I don't even know who that
is.
She's
just adorable.
Really I love her. I bought an apron because of her. Yeah.
I want an apron. I want one of like the half aprons, the little white ones.
Yeah.
And everything for
the one that I got. It's like a bear shape, and it has like candies inside of the pocket. I was like,
oh, that's cute.
It's so cute. I'm so excited.
Bless.
Yeah, I wanted to get the cloud one, but I couldn't find the Taobao link.
Really weird
ones.
At that point, just buy it off a devil inspired. Like, just do it.
Oh my god.
just send them a few emails, remind them to send it, and you'll get it eventually.
Their shipping's expensive.
Their shipping is it's bad.
Well, we have a common member who service. Helen Nayu. She offers a service because she's from China. So I've been buying Taobao stuff through her.
I didn't know
really
that.
Helen Nayu is just
she has a page
so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She helps me get stuff.
Mia looks at it right now.
Yeah, she has a page for it, but
she has this. I think earlier today you were talking about how you bought a dress from her. She has this kid's yo-yo AP replica that I unironically want.
Yo-yo was the best.
Well, so it's the Carnival, JSK.
Oh, yeah.
AP Carnival. That's just the name of it. And the AP one is like black and like neon pink. And the Kids Yo-Yo replica is like a more light, like subdued pink. It's like still kind of hot pink, but it's not like sickly neon pink like the AP one. It just looks cuter to me.
Yeah.
Also, I'll probably...
Sorry.
Oh no, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, there was I have like the pink lyrical bunny that they did recently.
Mhm.
I would grab it. This one, but like, I found out there was a sax one because I got the MTO, and I told her about it, and she went and found it for me on Jianyu. I don't know if I pronounced it right, but it's like XIANY. A lot of the Chinese will leave a song. She like found it for me for like, and it was like the same price new, you know, like it was marked up at all. So like she helped me buy it, but she's dropping it off on Tuesday, so I'm really excited to get it.
Yay!
It's like the opposite of this. It's like sax. It was like I guess it was like a limited at like one of the Japanese stores.
I forgot. I can't wait to
Okay. I gotta show y'all this.
Yes.
So I'm gonna screen share because this, like, the difference is crazy. So this is the AP one. This is
That
what
one
it looks like.
A replica.
Yeah. This is the replica.
That one is so good.
This is the replica. And literally, on here, it looks so much cuter.
Yeah.
A very rare replica. Somebody's making fun of it. Okay, but seriously, it looks so... That pink is ugly.
Yeah. Their hot pink phases were very questionable.
Yeah. But then also I like whip magic, so...
I'm here for the...
I love whip magic. Oh.
Everybody just loses it at whip magic. I'm not a whip magic fan. I regret to inform y'all.
Not even in the black colorway?
Dang. Oh. Look at that hot pink phase
they're
they're
new
going
tags.
through.
I know, they are going through a hot pink phase.
Mm-hmm.
Just stick to the lavender and pink. That was cute. I don't like the hot pink.
The black colorway of whip magic is like not black enough.
That
It's
is
like,
fair.
It's pretty much... It's pretty much a pastel color dress, so I don't like it on that, but I also just don't like the colors.
It makes the neon green look more neon, though. How could you hate that?
It's so... Okay, but hear me out. Scene cord.
Yeah!
Scene cord. Yes.
Thank you, Nicole.
Okay, but Nicole
I could
also
do-
Kelly Eden, so...
Yeah, don't trust Nicole's judgment.
I trust Nicole's judgment, and I'm not afraid to say it.
Can we post this from Major Snuggles? That made me... It's like, past 20. Wow.
Oh.
Better get the shotgun rifle and take her out to the backfield.
You're an old maid.
Oh.
Nara's an old crone.
We're not getting into the age thing right now.
I know. I moved past that. I was like, everyone here is older than Nari, so. It's ugly, but in a great way.
Yeah.
I just
think it's just because I like matcha ice cream in general, so I just always liked it.
See, I don't like matcha, but like I'm like this is weird, and I appreciate it.
I just like
it's a niche dress. It gives me hope though, Nicole, because I can continue doing it when I'm old.
You should screen share the black whip magic just in case people in the audience don't know what we're talking about.
I was gonna say, I think part of me being in Lolita, like as much as I like, like cute prints, popular prints, I think part of me also likes if people don't like something collectively and they like to share distaste for it, like leopard print, I'm like, I'm gonna buy it then. Yeah. You don't like it, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna make it look so good and you can never say it's ugly again.
What is this picture for ants?
Dude, this is the best picture I could find. before you even suggested me to find a picture of Whip Magic, I was already looking. And I literally was like trying to find like a good picture. They're all freaking tiny.
There was a black skirt one as one of the suggested ones.
It's also super tiny. I already clicked on all of them. They're all small. That's what I hate the most about AP
Old
stock
AP
photos.
has the smallest,
AP stock photos.
Oh, that's like slightly more visible.
Yeah.
I can see what you mean by the black to pastel ratio, though.
Not enough black for me. It's the same reason I don't like what is it, Daydream Carnival in black?
It is, yeah. It's got a lot of pastel.
Too not black for me.
She pulled it
that's
out.
cute. Nari has everything ready to go. It's almost like she knows what we're gonna talk about. It's a little crazy.
Is your solo layout, Nari?
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom, y'all.
Okay. There it is.
There he is.
What year was that released? It had to have been like
2008.
2008?
Wow. Yeah.
Man, that makes me feel old.
Girl, I know.
I don't even think I have a dress that old. Well, maybe 2000, like late 2008. I might. That's
my oldest dress is like 2001.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to look now. I know I don't have any like Crown Label or their old tags. I don't have any dresses with that in it.
Yeah.
I have Royal Poodle and I think Wonder Party has it.
Yeah.
This.
Oh no.
Fabulous. The shopping cart full of bunnies. Or no, it's a baby carriage.
Whoa.
That's a lot of bunnies.
Novala Takamoto. Oh man.
Oh, we talked about him on our Mary Jane panel.
Yo.
That fact still shocked me that he was arrested and has a record. Like, I never would have known.
He like got blacklisted from Baby.
Yeah.
That's the thing about like a lot of Asian countries, like as open as they seem, they're extremely conservative when it comes to those kinds of things.
Confucianism.
Yeah.
I always look at these like these are the reader snaps, and like I wonder where are these girls now in the community?
Yeah.
Aww.
I always wanted to submit to that, and then like I could never find the thing to submit, and so never happened.
That's a crime.
I know.
Yeah, just all these people. Where are they now? We should do that, Lolita. Where are they now?
I'll be looking through some of my old like GLBs, and I'll be like, this person looks familiar. Oh wait, it's this person. It's like it's before they got like famous or like whatever.
I wish I could have gone to this event.
I know.
I have
any of them, any of the events.
Yeah.
I want to go to the museum.
I know.
Yeah.
It's over now.
So I have a fun story of when I was in Japan, because I went to the actual AP store in Harajuku and everything, but when I went to go buy something, my card got declined, and then they cut me off, and I guess they didn't know I was traveling, and like I had just come from Innocent World. That's when I got that dress that I have. I think it's like macaroons, the chocolate macaroon one.
Yeah.
And I just bought that one, and I wonder if like that had like the big charge had like caused them to cut it off and everything. And I was so upset. I was just devastated that I couldn't get something from the actual AP store.
I'm sorry. Oh.
No, it's okay. I walked around Mount Fuji for like 5 hours after that.
That
and almost
sounds
cried, so it was
super
fine.
tight still.
I mean, not gonna lie, every time I go to San Francisco, I have to call my bank beforehand,
That
and
is
I'm like,
true.
hey, if you see purchases from like Saxony and Company or like Baby, the Starshine Bright, like it's legit. Like we're good. Don't worry.
If you see
about
me
it.
make like $500 purchases, it's fine.
Like I'm gonna be in San Francisco. Don't worry.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's what happened when AP USA came to IndieK.
Yeah.
And DesCon, the convention we used to go to, and literally I get a call from my bank like, we got a $300 charge. I was like, oh, they're actually visiting, and they're like, well, you need to tell us if you're traveling. I'm like, I'm not. The vendor is traveling, and the guy was like not understanding. He was like, well, if you travel, you should call your bank before. I'm not traveling. They're traveling.
Yeah.
I'm still in Colorado. Ridiculous. Luna just came.
This was the first time I saw Walla.
Oh,
It was my
yeah.
first
Ooh.
exposure.
Oh wow, Lolita.
Huh?
I said, oh wow, Lolita. It's great. I love it. But
I like a
also-
lot of like the meta pieces. I just feel
Oh,
weird wearing it. 'cause
Meta
I'm
has.
Japanese, so
Yeah.
like I know that I can do it in like a respectful way, but I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
I
think
love
it's-
like kimono and yukata and
Yeah.
stuff, and I have a couple, but I'm always like, people are gonna be like, what the fuck is this white girl doing?
I like Key Lolita more. Is that how you say it?
I think it is.
She?
Chi or Key. I'm horrible, but I like that. I feel like like the big long sleeves don't always hit right in Lolita.
Yeah.
Sometimes they can though. I feel like if you're going for an A-line shape, it looks better. I feel like cupcake is.
It's
I'm
one
like-
of those things, like, it entirely is dependent on the styling, because
Mhm.
it can turn out really good or it can turn out like really bad.
Yeah.
It's true.
I've never really worn it. I'd rather. I do want to get into like gothic and classic styles because my girlfriend wants to wear OG and everything, but she's like, no pastels. I will not wear pastels. So either we're gonna do like a dark and light kind of like yin yang thing, or I get into darker styles for her, which would be fun. Explore new territory.
An excuse to buy more.
Yeah, buy a whole new wardrobe of.
That's
You
why
could-
I'm doing this whole like quarantine. I started buying more like gothic pieces, and I'm like, it's so difficult because you have to start from the ground up. I haven't done that in years, you know. Like all of my Lolita is pink and like roses, and like I have a theme. I have like my go-tos, and now for like my darker wardrobe, I'm like I have nothing, and like it's not one of those things where you can just get like random like accessories from Hot Topic and stuff. You need like really good qualities, so it's difficult.
Yeah.
And the worst part, obviously, like it's like one of the smallest like selling communities. Like when someone owns like Moati, for example, they don't ever sell it, and when they do, it's thousands of dollars. So
yeah,
it's just difficult to get into.
Lisa, I'm in the
that's the reason
same.
I wanted. Oh, sorry,
Same
Denise.
boat. No, you're fine. I've been trying to buy more gothic pieces too because I look at my. There is a lot of bad quality goth stuff.
yeah.
I look at my wardrobe and I want to dress more goth, but I don't have a whole lot of stuff for it. And it is. I have like I love print dresses too, and there's like a lot of the print gothic dresses are like really, really sought after.
I think I
I'm like, I
realized
don't.
too that, like, especially like if it is moitié, like I think people also really just like the fabric, like
Mhm.
the actual the small details of it, you know. So it's not as in your face print, but
Mhm.
yeah, at the same time, like when you do find a print, it's so difficult to even be able to get it. And
Yeah.
then for me, like I'm going through a phase where like I like really cute stuff, but also like I like cute like dark stuff, and I have to remember that there's like a complete like separate gothic side. So there's like gothic, and then and then there's like
Is it
cute
creepy
and
cute? Or is
yeah.
it
Yeah.
So it's like you have to find the line too, because I'm like, oh, I love bats, little bat wings, you know.
Mhm.
I'm like, I like cute stuff, and I'm like, that's not goth, Liz. That's just cute.
There's so like Nicole was saying too, there's so much bad quality goth stuff. I think that's like what I struggle with too a lot. There's some of the stuff I see selling, I'm like, really? Y'all are selling that?
That's one of the reasons I wanted to move towards like classic and whatnot. And I feel like it can still be like darker in a darker color palette, so I can satisfy, you know, my girlfriend's desire to not wear pastels, but find things a little easier than goth.
Were any of you interested in that High Newly collaboration, the tarot card one?
I was thinking of it.
I got it. I super pre-ordered it.
Yeah, I thought about it. They look really beautiful for tarot cards, and
they'd be beautiful.
Yeah,
I got the pre-order for the dress and the tarot card deck, because like I've always wanted to get into it. I love like tarot cards, so it's like, oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, my sister classes for it. Really fun.
I like
Go
the
ahead.
comb mustache. I have too many tarot decks, so I'm like,
same.
do I need another one? I never use most of them.
Yeah.
But it also was, I really loved like her reasoning. Like I really liked the story behind like the character she chose for her tarot deck. I was reading that and I was like, wow, this is like really special. That made me want to buy it more.
Yeah, I like it. She also put out really nice accessories for tarot reading, like the mat and stuff. Like I think she did a really like nice homage to that whole scene of tarot cards. So I think it's really nice.
I'm just like going on the website real quick to see.
It's like an official. So I was surprised because I didn't know this until like I really like wanted the dress, but it's like actually a moss badger dress to begin with. So moss badger has that. It's the exact same dress, the exact same thing, even like the little details on like the top part of it, but it's just using High Newly's new tarot card artwork. It's the exact same dress she had, just with her artwork on it. And I mean,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah. I really like Hey Newly's both versions of the Phantom of the Opera dress. I also just really love Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah. I loved her. Like every like world and theme that she hit was always so pretty. She did such a nice job.
So true.
And this design was really nice too. Obviously, like very different. You know, it had more of like a rustic feel to the tarot cards. It was really pretty though. They're both really nice designs.
I really like moss badger dresses.
Me too.
Every time somebody's like, "Oh, it's moss badger," I'm like, "Of course it is. I love it."
I'm still, trying to pick up on these like indie brands because that wasn't a huge thing back when I was, in Lolita before I did my whole hiatus and everything. And now that it's such a big, market for it, and overwhelming. There's so much.
Chantel's like a time traveler from the Lolita past.
Wow. I feel you, because I feel like also in quarantine, like I had like a really big like love-hate relationship with AP. Like AP is like the only brand I really followed for a long time, and like in the past year or two, like I feel like their design and the qualities weren't as great as before. And so like lately I've been turning to indie brands. And so I ended up getting the Violet Fane, the Otome Girl dress.
Oh yeah.
Like, I got the skirt. Oh, it's so cute.
What colorway?
I got the pink one, but the
I
pink
don't-
is like, it's like the dustiest pink you could ever imagine. I have no pink that's like it, but it's really pretty. So like you can wear it with like ivory or like browns or reds because the print has all those too. And like that's what like you were saying. It's like I didn't really know there was like a world of like indie designs that I wanted, but I love, like get back in here.
The Violet Fane coffin dress is one that I
That one is pretty too.
would love to have. That I just love
when
it.
I saw Nicole's, she told me that they were actually like, I guess there were some issues with like the way it was made, like the sizing was a little off. I think the skirt, like I like the skirt. I like a skirt. So
Yeah.
I think the skirt would be a safe option. But her design on that was so beautiful too.
Yeah, that's one what Nicole said about the construction is what made me think like maybe I could get a different one.
Yeah.
Bye Nicole. We love you. Have a good night.
I'll see you later, Nicole. Love you. Thanks for watching. She watched our debut, Chantal.
I know.
So special.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Some elderflower.
Oh, okay. I know who Violet Fane is because they did the wizard school dress. That's how I know who that is. Yeah, I really like that dress. Before the whole thing.
You know what? Okay. Me and Nicole got matching prints of. Have you guys seen Girly Gang? We totally got Girly Gang.
Oh yes, that's cute.
So I have
What's
to get
that?
hers, but she got the black one and I got the lavender one.
What are they called? Angelic
Forest.
That's what it was.
It took a minute to get to us though. Like I don't know what happened, but like we were like as soon as pre-orders were open, we got them like super fast, and we just got them like a few weeks ago.
Did you get matching colorways?
She got the black one, I got the lavender.
Okay, so. Cute.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, I knew Nicole got black.
Yeah, we'll find a way to wear them together. I'm not sure, but it's nice. It's a lot different from any dress I've ever owned, but I like it because it's so bright.
Yeah,
like
it's
usually
super
like
bright.
AP is like kind of muted pastels, and this dress is like bright and like vibrant, and it's nice
for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited.
The only other brand I ever look at is Metamorphosis because I'm normally like for AP. I like baby solid stuff, but like it's really hard for me to see the prints and like like this stock photos. Like I can't tell what's going on a lot of the time. Like a lot of dresses I want to get, but
I
really always look better in person too.
I've been loving Meta. A lot of their releases.
Recently, like they've gotten I feel like more cotton stuff and like their embroidered stuff. I'm living for that.
Meta's just and they have really cute gothic prints too that I never really knew about because I was just drinking the AP Kool-Aid so hard. Oh, look, Nova.
One of us. I know what you mean about like babies' prints being hard to see in photos though, because like I'll go to like the baby store in San Francisco and be like, oh my god, this is so cute. And then I'll like find it later online and I'm like, wait, is this the same dress?
Yeah, like
also the way that they like
can only see like
put stuff on like the mannequin. Mm-hmm. Like I've noticed that like so many dresses when they photograph them look like frumpy. And then but you see it on a body, you see it on a person, it looks great. But like when they actually do stock photos,
that has always been kind of hit or miss for me.
Because it's always like I can't tell what's on it, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Alice and the Pirates is very much the same.
Yeah.
I like some of their stuff, but others I'm like, really? That was the choice? Okay.
I do like that Meta has
Go ahead. It's okay.
So I do like that Meta has started to kind of cater to that plus size community and make like brand dresses for people who are plus size.
And it sells so well. That's the thing. I'm like, why don't other brands see that? Like, there's obviously a big market for that. Like, Meta's. That's why they're like. I personally love Meta so much lately.
Yeah,
like, we have so many good sizing, like fully shirred blouses, and it's just like. You don't even have to be plus size to like appreciate that because it's just comfortable.
Yeah.
Well, and like their sizing is really true to like how body shape. Like where some plus sizes they'll do plus size in your bust, your chest, but they don't do the arms. But Meta's really getting that where they're actually getting the arms right, and making them bigger with their shirt sizing getting bigger.
Yeah, I like Meta skirts because they have the full like shirring on the skirts, and so it's like so way more comfortable to wear.
Yeah, so nice.
The weird thing is that with Alice and the Pirates, I feel like I could see their prints because there's some stuff I want from them. Like I know this isn't like really what I wear, but like I can actually like it's like stained glass and butterflies,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like with Baby, I just can't see it as well. But I see stuff more.
I think
Baby, a lot I want from them,
I think because Baby's is pastel, it's like more like it's oversaturated, so you can't see it as well.
Yeah.
There's not as much contrast.
Yeah, Alice and the Pirates, it's like dark colors, so it pops out better.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of stuff I want because they do like a lot of like astronomy prints, I guess. No.
Yeah.
Astronomy.
It's like you said, when you stop sipping the AP Kool-Aid, you start to find all these really cool designs.
So true.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're like, why not an astrology print? Like that sounds great. AP doesn't have it. Find someone else that does it.
I totally agree with what you were saying earlier, Lise. When you said that their quality is declining, I definitely feel the same way.
Yeah,
and the prices aren't.
And it's sad because exactly. Like you would think that they're obviously catering to a much larger market. They realize that they need to be pushing designs and dresses faster than before, but the prices have not even gone down; they've gone up. So like the demand,
they're making more of a profit.
Demand, right? But like then when you get the dresses, like before they used to have like even like this part, like let's say you get like a JSK. Sometimes they even had like detachable like lace. They had detachable things or like little like Daydream Carnival. Like
straps and ribbons.
They have like dangly parts and stuff. They don't do that anymore. It's just like polyester and like maybe a detachable ribbon.
Although a lot of their releases like for the summer like that are coming out now and like a lot of the ones for the summer are cotton again at least.
Yeah. I've seen that.
They've been listening. They're doing a little better. Like this year has been not too bad.
I'm thinking if they see how well Meta's doing with like plus size, like MTOs and stuff, they might go back to trying plus size stuff again.
Honey cake.
Yeah, I heard honey cake.
Whenever I want that skirt so bad though.
Whenever the apron,
the little
skirt?
aprons.
Oh my god.
So cute.
Yeah, it's like it's so crazy to me too because a lot of the dresses that are plus size, they're like, I mean, I'm plus size, but like in different ways that they don't like. I don't cater too much to like the bust, but like you said, arms and other my waist and stuff. Like I do want a bigger measurement, and so like let's say let's say honey cake, for example, full sharing, I think up to 120 centimeters, maybe more. I'm not positive. And like
it was 120.
That dress, just because of the full sharing, like you will never find it cheaper than $600. Just because of that, and it's like
because there's such a high demand for
we need
it.
Need bigger size. We need more like cater more
comfort
to size.
Yeah.
It's difficult to find anything for anyone that's remotely comfortable like that.
Well, even releasing it like how Meta's doing it, where it's like one size was a smaller size, and then obviously plus size too. Like you're really catering to two markets, and then you're getting more sales that way. Like it's just business wise, that's the smart thing to do. I don't know why they haven't done it yet.
Rain Dragon, I think she wrote a really like good do some brands do this and others don't, and like I'll just see if I can find it. But like it was very insightful because she looked at like a bunch of like factors, you know. And
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that they're not like no hate on China, but I think a lot of like AP's community now, and like on average, I think I get it. There are girls who are bigger there, but like I think they're looking at like the average population like measurements. I think that's what they did to Japan too. So, but like I think Metamorphos is getting more customers from the West.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah,
just
definitely
the clientele. But yeah, she wrote a really like good, insightful thing on it. I'll have to see if I can
She writes a lot of really. I liked her post that was discussing replicas in depth and like the damage that they do.
Yeah.
I thought that was such a good article.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you think about like my story where, you know, years ago I bought what I thought was Wonder Cookie off of eBay, paid full brand price for it, you know, and got a replica. And,
Oh
you
no.
know,
One of my
still
friends
did it.
one of my friends didn't know she had a replica for years. It
Oh
was
my gosh.
that I forgot what it's called. It's the snow ornament one. It's like a velvet
Twinkle
AP.
ornament.
Twinkle
I
ornament.
had that print at one point.
She had the white JSK for years. And like it's one of her favorite dresses of all time. She loves this thing. And and like I mean I've seen her pictures. It looks great. And then one day I think she was like, do a lot of dresses not have tags in them? And I'm like, I think even if it was a sample, it had a tag. And so
it has a sample tag.
Yeah, no, it has no tags. And so like years later I realized at the bottom, I guess I don't know if the original had pom-poms or like hers were different pom-poms or something, but she realized finally after years that it was a replica.
No.
And she paid like
That's
full price for it and
heartbreaking.
stuff too.
Yep.
It was a nice
so
replica.
bitter,
What can I say?
Same thing happened to Nari on Lace Market.
Yeah, she got Happy Garden or no, Sheep Garden.
And she got it and she's like, I don't think that the inside is supposed to look like this. And I was like, girl, it's not.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh
and,
my gosh.
The thing is that the girl, when I was like, hey, please give me a refund, like this is a replica, she threw like a huge fit because I like
Whoa.
pictures. I sent her like the lace and then like the stock photos. Because Milky Fawn actually did a blog post on a replica sheep garden and the real one.
Oh, wow.
And like so I found that post and I was like looking at it. I was like, I wanted to cry because like my dad had bought me that dress and I was still in high school.
I'm so sorry.
And he was like, yeah. And like I had to tell him and I was like, hey, like I need to get a refund because it was through his account. And he like got like churros or a real thing. And I was like, I didn't know.
Oh,
He kind of like made me feel like super bad about it.
The person who sold it just got really defensive because they were hoping that you wouldn't notice it was a replica.
Yeah.
I just went on Meta's website and they have a dress called Retro Diner and it's so cute.
Oh yeah.
Do y'all want to see it?
Jenny was telling me about that.
I'm ready. It's freaking cute.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
This is the black colorway. This is the wine colorway, and this is the
she
pink.
loves that one. Oh, it's
the pink
so
one's
cute.
the best one.
Yeah.
And
God, it looks like such nice quality too.
I know that lace.
Yeah.
You could also. It looks like you can remove the apron.
Oh, so nice.
That is so cute.
And it's a pretty apron too.
I know.
Yeah.
I think it looks so cute.
The black one. That's so cute.
The black
I
one.
think Shiro Kawaii is doing pre-orders with it because they're
Ooh.
I think they're like a vendor for Meta.
Yeah, they are.
Ooh.
Now they're vending for Royal Princess Alice too. Hey, get away from my cheese.
Does anyone have experience with Royal Princess Alice? Because I like some of their stuff. I've never owned it.
No, but Danielle models for them and she loves them.
Hey, yeah. Okay.
And she was telling me they're just like great
Mm-hmm.
when I interviewed her. Yeah, she said they're awesome. What'd you say, Nari?
I was like, can we look at their page on stream?
Kuroshiro? Or
Alice.
Royal Princess Alice? Yeah.
I think the only thing that's not brand that I bought is that one dress from Infanta. I think it's on Infanta. And like I got it and there's strings hanging off and it's coming apart already. And I'm like, oh man, is this my first experience with anything but brand that's making me not trust anything but brand? Dang it.
Yeah, the
I
blouses
do need to
I
shop
got.
around more.
Yeah, the blouses I got that I was having problems with were from Infanta.
This is their website.
It's really good.
Ooh.
Wow. What kind is it? Smoked Gouda. Oh, I do like Gouda.
I remember Danielle wearing this dress, or Elle.
Yeah, this is so good.
They're pretty.
They got a little more like classic sweet
The little
kind of
fat
style.
cat.
I like the jellyfish dress.
No,
Is
go
that
back
jellyfish? Oh my
socks.
god. Which one? Oh my god, those
Those.
are really
to
cute.
fat cat socks.
Okay,
I love them.
the jellyfish dress
That's cute.
is so cute.
Oh, that's adorable.
Why is there a cross on it?
Yeah, I was about to say, but the crosses.
Such a Lolita thing. Do
I
they
know
have
why
other
there's a cross
colorways?
on it, but why?
That always like breaks a dress for me. Didn't Angelic Pretty have that? It was like a marine print,
Yup.
and it was
The
like
one with the
leafy-
dolphins.
I thought it
Sea
was so
stars.
pretty, and then it had these big crosses on it. I'm like, why? Leave it alone.
That was like when Jamie got Magic Amulet. I was looking at the dress and looking at the print and everything, and then I realized that they're not even pentagrams. They're actually
Star of
stars.
yeah,
they're
they're the 6 point.
Japan has a weird. They really like to use Star David and things too. I don't know why.
I was like, that was something I was like trying to research. Like, is a 6 point star like only exclusive? Like, is it used for other reasons? And everything I didn't really find an answer on that. Like, Wikipedia was just like, this is it's like 2 triangles. It's not actually a polygon. And like telling me,
Maybe
like,
we should
okay.
have a Read and religion panel.
Ooh,
yeah. Ooh.
I feel like people always ask, like, why is there a cross on this? And I'm like, I really don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I think they just like the aesthetic, Angelic Pretty, it has angelic in the name. I get that, but
like crosses were really big and stop trying to take my cheese. Crosses are really big in Gothic fashion.
Give him
and
the
that
cheese.
kind of translated over into
that
other
makes sense.
alternative fashion.
Yeah.
So even though like Angelic Pretty's not goth, like
yeah.
If anybody
same influences.
If anybody watching is a religious studies major or has an extensive background on that, message us for Virtual Versailles.
We can do a completely like unbiased explanation of it too, like just a historical. Yeah, because I don't want. Yeah, I feel like it can definitely get testy with some people, but I mean, people ask it all the time, and I think there are some people that do like the religious part. Like I definitely know there is a market for that kind of thing, and I totally understand too, because a lot of the imagery is beautiful. Like Catholicism is super aesthetic.
So pretty.
It's aesthetic, but
super aesthetic.
What were you saying, Nari?
Oh, I was actually watching a drone flight through Japan, and they would like go to the different regions and talk about different things. But there was actually a time in Japan's history where they were prosecuting Christians. Like they were a small population, but like there's actually like I'll have to figure out where it was, but they actually like essentially like 20 years. And it was just like a point in Japan's history like not a lot of people know about, and I was like, I didn't know about it until I watched that documentary. And I was like, what? Like it wasn't allowed. You weren't allowed to be Christian. And it's just I always
That's
think
interesting.
Yeah.
Considering all like the cross now, to think like one time people were being prosecuted for it.
Yeah, that might be a contributing factor for sure.
Yeah.
At least for Japanese design using that.
Well, I mean, like, if you look at the holidays, they celebrate Christmas and
Because
stuff,
of
like,
chaos.
completely different than we do over here because there's not the Christian influence like we have.
Like they like Easter, but it's just Easter. It's like
purely
bunnies
for the
and
aesthetic.
chicks and
I like
Or
that.
Santa, like Christmas, Santa Claus, like it's for
they
the
love
aesthetic.
Santa.
Yeah. I think it's more aesthetic than it is
Oh yeah,
other things.
yeah.
They're like, that sounds fun. Let's do it.
Basically,
I just wish they would use like other motifs outside of,
yeah. It just gets repetitive.
I kind of like the crosses, but I don't like them in super sweet prints. That's the one that's I'm like,
I like it in
I don't like
Gothic. I'm not here for it in sweet.
Don't like them. I hate it. I hate it so much.
I like
understand else. I'm like, no.
I like the kind of like, I think because one of my favorite motifs in like Gothic is like architectural dresses that are like modeled after cathedrals and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of like architecture, like for cathedrals specifically, because it's so ornate. But that's kind of like as far as I go.
Yeah.
The Star of David on the magic amulet, though, that's what weirds me out. I'm like,
Did I ruin that dress for you,
that.
JD? I'm sorry.
No, it was something I realized after I had already bought it. I was like, oh, I didn't realize that's what was on here. I thought it was pentagrams. Because when you just look at it.
That's why I wanted it originally. I thought they were pentagrams, and I was like, finally, not something that's not a cross.
That's why I got Milky Cross.
Other religions.
I like the JSK because the back of it makes a pentagram. That's why I got that one.
For anybody who doesn't know, magic
still
amulet.
has crosses on it, doesn't it?
It has crosses, but it has a big pentagram on the back.
This is magic amulet.
It also have like the demon kitten.
It does. It's such a good dress.
With, like the upside down cross or whatever.
So weird.
Milky Cross?
Yeah. Milky Cross has like some little weird like cats on it. They have angel wings though.
Yeah, they look like weird.
They have like upside down crosses on their forehead or something, don't they?
What a good print.
This. I think
if you press Control Plus, you can make it bigger.
It's just like really not good. Like
maybe I think I'm thinking of a different print actually.
Yeah,
there's
it's a weird like they're little demon like cats and bears and stuff. But yeah,
the one I was thinking of was a border print. I think.
Are you thinking about the one with like the big scary looking teddy bears on it? It's like
there's
like black. Like they're like lavender bears with like a black dress. I forgot what it's called.
There's a lavender honey dress that has like demon cats like that, right?
Oh yeah, that
or
one
a diamond honey.
Market. I think that one's kind of cute.
Like
I thought of getting this one.
I like it.
That's not the one I was thinking of though.
Huh? Weird.
It has constellations.
It's got everything.
Yeah.
I like when dresses do that. They just throw everything on it.
Throw it all at the wall and see what sticks.
Now I'm like determined to.
It is 5.
Do you want cookie?
Yeah.
Do you like cookie? It's got big old chocolate chips in it though.
I'll try some.
Okay.
I ate before we streamed and I'm still hungry.
Oh no. Stop trying to take my cheese.
Ray, when you, I don't know if you go to King's a lot, but, smoked Gouda goes really good. It's like a jam that they have at the cheese. It's
what
like
kind of
really
jam?
good. It's called apple butter, but it has cinnamon in it.
Ooh.
But like it's so good with smoked Gouda.
Yeah.
Highly recommended.
Didn't we discuss maybe having a cheese panel someday?
I'd be down for it, yeah.
Wonderful.
Cheese and wine pairing.
Ooh, that's very French.
And chocolate.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
There's
host
cheese
that
sets.
panel.
They make cheese that has wine in it.
Ooh.
Like Merlot. There's a Chardonnay, I think. I don't know about Balsamic. No. But yeah, there's Merlot's very popular, but Chardonnay is pretty close to it. There's also Drunken Goat is really good.
Nari, let's do this panel. Let's do this cheese and wine panel.
Throw chocolate in there.
And
We can
chocolate.
talk about all sorts of kinds of chocolate.
But cheese and wine is like a thing.
How's chocolate and wine?
Yeah, but not chocolate
Yeah,
cheese
the
and
best-
wine.
I can't find the one.
Also, like,
Having some.
yeah, I know wine and cheese sounds
Yeah, it
pudding,
could
but it's actually
I think you're
delicious.
thinking of
Like,
Milky Cross. I think because I remember
my
what you're
favorite
talking
is
about.
a
Those
Drunken
animals
Goat.
look weird.
No, it was like a border print, and it looked like
Ray's
no,
on
but
a
seriously,
mission.
I
affordable.
am.
it looked like Cecilia Cross, where it has like the border print, but then it like has like weird cats on it.
Weird cat.
Cecilia
I
Cross
remember-
is weird. It's not
I
celestial.
just want them
That
to
one is
re-release
just crosses.
Milky Chan the Fawn. That's what I'm here for.
I was thinking you were thinking. I think it's called
They're so
Charlotte Bear, the
cute.
one I was thinking of. I think they're just scary
Oh.
looking bears, though.
Yeah.
Scary
What
looking
could the
bears.
prince be? Saved. They have a lot of like prints saved.
She's gonna find it.
Maybe. We'll see. It's fine.
You'll have to keep us
I just
updated.
have a folder of saved. Cause like there's people find them somehow like high res.
I might have to dip, y'all. I'm fading fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting there too.
Over our time anyway.
Yeah, we went way over schedule. No, I just
Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 hours. Is anyone even here?
yeah, we have 9 peeps.
Dang.
Hello.
Hello,
I know.
everybody. There are
Thank
so
you for
many.
watching.
Yeah.
If you don't know already, we do this bi-weekly, so every 2 weeks. The next time we'll be streaming is the 29th. Maybe not the 29th, because that's when
Ursa Major.
Bay Area K's event Ursa Major Squared is happening. So
We might have to throw in an extra stream so we can hit the affiliate thing too.
okay,
Because we have the
Yeah.
hard part done, getting like the followers and the viewers. We just need to
thank you all.
get the hours.
Yeah, thanks.
Maybe you'll see us next weekend. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll
Maybe,
find out.
maybe
We'll
not.
figure it out.
What?
And you could follow us on social media. Here, let me see if I can do this. No, it doesn't help. Oh, I don't like being here, but
I like you being here.
Wait, I disabled.
so yeah, you could follow us on Facebook /Rosé Forêt Co. On Twitter, we don't use it very much, and Instagram and TikTok. Those are all of our links,
Where did he go?
so you can see them.
The one time he's not here.
I know.
Thank you for hanging out with us, Bethany,
Yeah.
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 Thank you.
and we'll see you all soon. Bye.
Bye.